And it's Mitchell with the ball for Las Vegas. 4-point game. Good defense by Jokic.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
On the wing, Mitchell. Screen by Gafford. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Las Vegas. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Johnson. Las Vegas trails by 3. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Clock at 6. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Pass to Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 12 points for him.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
The drive by Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. Jokic just got 15 points.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Back to Mitchell. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Green with the ball. As Johnson picking him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Number 11, Trae Young.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Out left in the wing. From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Pass to DeRozan. Screen by Gafford. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up by 4.
The ball, 17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
It's Young on the wing. That one goes. Count it. Clark's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Brawlers. Jokic with it. Off target with his three. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Jokic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Now that's 17 points for Jokic. Young outside. Inside. 5 on the clock. A floater. And he sinks the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And it's Ball penetrating. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Confident jump shot from DiVincenzo. He's a pretty selective shooter who doesn't waste many possessions. He does a nice job with shot quality.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Brawlers. Trailing by 5. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. And connects. Slams it in.
Connect so instinctive at finding open space there and taking advantage.
Jokic draws the double. For 3, Vassell. 3-pointer. Johnson with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 3. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell connects from 3.
3 points.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's Jokic. Misses from short range.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Young outside. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Las Vegas ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Back to Mitchell. Clark outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Las Vegas ball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
First personal.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Las Vegas now. Trailing by 2. And it's Johnson with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Puts it up from 12. Up again. Here's Gafford. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Ivy on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Now Ball. Driving the lane. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Ball with it. Foul guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Strus. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Drives to the hoop. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
A 3 from Strus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The wide open shot from Strus. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And Gafford throws it down.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Ball slams it in.
Timeout. Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good from the wing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Brawlers. It's a 5-point game.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Has to be Vincenzo. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now Gafford. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ivy, no one around him. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Ball gets double teamed. For three, Vassell. They get it back. Has to be Vincenzo. And the rejection by Gafford.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
To the right side. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. That's the Young. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Vassell outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Vassell's got 6 in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Young, no good. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And here are the Brawlers now. They trail by 11. On its way from Young for 2. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Pass to Strus. Good on the three-point shot. Strus has got 9 points here in the second half.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Clark right side. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Young. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Ball. He's got 15. Now Jokic. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Number 23, Jaden Ivey. Ball is foul. First personal foul, third team foul. Substitution for the Brawlers. Number 26.
Strus fires from way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15.
The Brawlers, 46.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so here's the home team. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Vassell wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Queen. Las Vegas trails by 16. Clark. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Jokic with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And there's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Clark. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Clark. It's Strus on the wing. It's good from about 19 feet.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP. How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Clark trying to get open. Young, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And Green, no good on that one. And Clark is someone who has been around the game their entire life. What advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to DeRozan. From 13. And Jokic with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Goes up on the high post. He gets it in there. Jokic just got 6 in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Jokic draws the double. Fires from 18. The shot is good off the backboard. Jokic just got 27 points.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Mitchell with it. Good defense by Jokic. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
From deep, Jokic buries the long-range jumper. Jokic just got 30 points.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Screen by Gafford. Mitchell. And he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The rebound by Johnson. And here's Ivy. Mitchell left side. Back to Ivy. Pass to Mitchell. Johnson the screen. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now Ball. So the home crowd happy here as they get the